guys, welcome to Brand X Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing something a little bit different, and that is Grease, the Blu-ray release that has come out recently. Now this has been available on standard Blu-ray for some time, and also had a 4K release recently as well. But I've actually opted for this one. It's quite an interesting one. Some of you might not have seen these yet, but it's called the VHS range. Now don't worry, this isn't actually a VHS videotape. We're not moving backwards in terms of formats here, but what this is, it's the packaging that actually kind of pays homage directly to the original VHS releases of a lot of these Paramount films. There's quite a lot of films in this collection. You can get them from HMV in the UK. These are HMV exclusives. And I know in America, I think it's maybe Best Buy or something, or Walmart maybe, do something similar. And also Zavvi have started doing a range similar to this. But the best ones that I've seen so far are these HMV ones, because little things like this, these stripes that go across them, this was something that was quite common with a lot of these old Paramount films like E.T., 48 Hours, Jaws, loads of other films that have come out in this lineup. So let's have a specific look at this and see what you get. Now, the size of this thing, just for contrast, let's look at another standard Blu-ray here. Just to sort of compare how it lines up on your shelf. It's more the height of a standard DVD. It's not the same dimensions as an old videotape. It's slightly smaller, but it's kind of made standardised, so it'll at least fit on a shelf that's made for DVDs anyway. Obviously, it's a bit wider as well on your shelf, but that's kind of the point. But let's have a look inside the thing and see exactly what you get. It's kind of difficult recording this with one hand, but as you can see, this part slides out here, so let's just see if I can do this with one hand. So you take the thing out. Very difficult to do while you're reviewing, so I would suggest if you're going to do this, do it with both hands. Now this looks like a tape on camera, but it's actually just a cardboard box that is made to look that way, but it's a really nice touch there as well. So you've even got a similar thing to what you had on the actual label back in the day. And obviously, like I say, that's just a picture, that's not actual tape. Some people have been saying, because they've seen the advertisements for these, they seem to think that you get an actual tape. Well, you don't. So this opens up into this kind of box like you see here. And inside it you get quite a few little things. You get some art cards. Let's look at these first. On this one you just seem to get two of them, so let's have a close look. So kind of trading card style thing there, as you can see. I don't know if these are actually based on original trading cards that actually were a thing back in the day. I imagine that is the case. So what the hell's going on with this camera? Second one here is out of focus. This is actually a sticker. This isn't a trading card, this one. So you get a trading card and a sticker. And you also get this poster as well. Let's fold this thing out. So as you can see here, you get this poster that folds out this size. Kind of imagine the dimensions there. And then inside the actual case itself, you just get the film on standard Blu-ray and standard DVD. And then that's it. Inside the rest of the box, there's nothing else underneath there. It's kind of padded out just to fill the fact that this is quite a bulky thing in comparison to most Blu-ray cases. So a really nice thing to have on your shelf. Like I say, I mean, I could have got this in 4K, but this isn't really a film that I watch that often. It's more a film that I kind of grew up with because I had an older sister, basically, and given some of the other shite she used to watch, like The Railway Children, watching Grease was actually a good decision because it's a pretty good film in hindsight. Maybe avoid the second one with Michelle Pfeiffer. But yeah, Grease is a legitimately good film with good music in it, so I'm sure you already know that anyway. Now, in terms of extra features, you get plenty of stuff on here as well. I think that was just the standard Blu-ray extra features. One thing I specifically remember about this as well, I remember my sister saying, looking at the videotape, and you can see that the drink that she's got, from memory, isn't the same one that she has in the film. I think she has a milkshake or something. So I remember my sister always used to say about the videotape of this, that picture that was on the artwork, was some kind of inconsistency with the film. If my sister's watching this, she could probably elaborate further on that, but it's nice to see that they've kept the artwork for the most part anyway. Obviously things like that weren't on the videotape back in the day, but there you go. So like I said, there's plenty more of these in the series that have been released by HMV. Trading Places is one that I've been tempted to buy, Now these are usually £15, well £14.99 from HMV, but you can get 2 for £25, so that would bring them down to £12.50 each if you buy 2. And you don't have to buy 2 in the VHS range, because HMV also do some of these kind of DVDs. The premium collection, quite a few films in this series, and I've got a few like The Shining and Gremlins 2. And these Blu-rays are actually very nice quality as well when you get them. So in this instance, I didn't get a VHS one as a second choice. I got this one, and you can mix and match with this range as well. So depending on what films you're after, you might be able to get one from one collection, one from the other, but you can do that part of that deal. So that's HMV anyway. Like I say, America, as far as I'm aware, has been doing some similar VHS covers as well. I think they did one for John Wick and also Highlander as well. I'm in a Highlander fan forum on Facebook, and somebody was posting some artwork there. I was pretty jealous actually, because obviously that was America only. If they bring that out over here, I think I'll get that in a heartbeat, because we used to have Highlander back on VHS back in the day, and I do miss that old artwork. I think that's really the point of this collection as well. It's really nice, like I say, just to be able to have this on your shelf, because as shite as VHS tapes were back in the day, there's something nostalgic about this. So like I say, you're paying a little bit more for it, but if you're a collector, or if you just want some nostalgia for maybe a couple of films, I think I kind of fall into the latter category there. I'd recommend getting these. Anyway, I'll pretty much leave it there. Not much else to say about it, so for now I'll just say thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.